Hello and welcome, friends, to another episode of new affordable school fountain pens made in China. This time I have for you an Aihao model, and the number of the model is 202500. This is another affordable fountain pen which I bought recently, and you can see that I paid for this model 4.0 lei, which means I paid for it 0.82 euros or 0.96 American dollars. So this is another fountain pen which is priced under 1 euro or under $1. I will take the price off, and let's check it out. It is a quite slim fountain pen, and it is made of a rubberized plastic. So this isn't a shiny plastic, but quite it has a rubbery feeling to it. It's quite a nice feeling. Let's zoom in and check it out. We have this cap, quite a dynamic cap with dynamic elements to it, and we have this plain body. But at the end of the body, we have like a little sticker, and we have Zentel Man. I don't know if they tried to refer to the Western word of gentleman, but we will see. We are the classy Aihao. Okay, we are the classy Aihao. And a code bar. And again, Aihao, some Chinese characters. And the number 202500. So this is the sticker at the end of the barrel. Let's see now. Whoa, we have another pressure fit cap, and it opens quite at ease with no problems. You can see I don't have to put a lot of force. Let me see the inside of the cap, and I was looking sincerely for those domed shape little forms that help with the closing of the cap, but it appears that this cap has another system. Okay, let's check out the cap. The cap is made out of the same rubbery material, but it ends in this plastic silver part. Quite an interesting shape. It is quite futuristic, and those lines that are present on both sides of the cap gives it a dynamic aspect. Let's see how the clip is. So the clip isn't so springy, but it's quite functional, and because it has this large part here, is quite resistant. So you don't have to worry with cracking appearing in time. This was the cap. As you can see, we have a hooded nib, a steel nib. It's not gold plated, and on the back of the nib we have this simple plastic feed. So if we unscrew the barrel, we can see this ink converter, which is quite common at the Aihao models. But one thing I don't like, I told you this has a rubberized material, and I was expecting also a rubberized material on the grip section. But no, this is a plastic, quite a shiny plastic. Of course, we have this line here that has the role of giving the user the grip to hold it like this. But I think that they should use the same material, because this gives a little uh, sensation of grip, and I think it's much more grippier. I don't know if this is a word, but certainly in comparison with the shiny plastic, I think that this material gives you a little bit more of a grip, especially when you put these lines. Yes, it definitely gives you the grip you might need. Okay, this is the fountain pen. Some viewers suggested to me to put it side by side next to a famous fountain pen, and I've chosen a German model, which everybody knows and loves, the Lamy 2000. So if we put them side by side and raise the camera, we can see that they are at the same length. Of course, the Lamy is a little bit longer and it's a little bit thicker than the Chinese model. Of course, I will leave also the dimensions of the Chinese model on the screen for you to make an idea of what I'm talking about. Let's put aside the Lamy 2000 pen and let's choose an ink. I will I think I will use the Parker Quick ink for the writing sample. So, first of all, let's give this a little shake. Okay. I will open the Chinese fountain pen. Make sure that we, okay. Open the ink bottle. And let's see now. Immerse the fountain pen in ink. Let's see. Yes, it drew some little ink, but I want to draw more. Yes. So we clean it. Now we are ready to close the barrel. I will put the cap back on the ink bottle, and I suggest you do the same to avoid accidents. Put this aside. Let's give it a little zoom and let's see if the cap posts. Yes, no problem. In fact, the ending, this is made especially for you to post the fountain, the cap. Look, it is a perfect fit. Okay, so this, let me show you. Okay, so this is quite a large fountain pen, suitable for, I believe, every hand. Yes, the Aihao model. So, another Aihao. Oh, and this doesn't write. So, this is strange, but no problem. Let me see how I can resolve this. So, this is quite a disadvantage of this type of ink converter with this type of push. If you had a screwed type like a piston, you simply turn it slightly to apply pressure on the ink, and the ink would reach the nib section. But in this case, we will use, let me zoom out. Zoom out. Okay. We will use the ink bottle for me to push the rod. Let's push it. Okay, and you will see some little drops of ink. Yes. Let me test it. Let me see if it works now. Yes, now it works. Okay, so it was just a problem of starting the new fountain pen, and believe me, it's not just a problem of the Chinese fountain pens, but all the new fountain pens have this small, let's say, starting issue when you use it for the first time. Okay, now I will put the barrel back in. Remember to close the cap, and now we will zoom for the writing sample. So again, Aihao model 202500, I believe. Let's say if I'm right. Yes, 202500. So Zentel Zentel Man, and I don't know if they mean gentle man. I'm not so sure. Okay, this is made in China. Made in China. Okay, let's see. We have a steel nib, but I have some problems with the ink flow. Let's test it, its wetness. So yes, no problem, a juicy nib, but it has a feeling, and I'm not sure. I will try to see the line variations, but I wasn't expecting line variation on a steel nib, no flex. Okay, let's write. So the quick brown fox jumps over the. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of the lazy dog. Okay, let's zoom out. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Let's give it a little test and see how how it feels under pressure. Let's pressure it. Okay. I can't. Look, this is the problem that this fountain pen has. Now I'm not applying pressure. You see, it has an ink flow problem. If I apply pressure, it works. And for an average user, this isn't a problem. You just use it like you use a ballpoint pen. But for a person that knows how a fountain pen should work, this isn't a good thing. Maybe the fact that this is a new fountain pen, I don't know. Maybe if I will write with it another week, it would have a better ink flow. The fact is that not the nib is the problem, because I don't have bad feedback, or it doesn't scratch, and it doesn't scratch. So I don't know if maybe it needs a thorough cleaning. Sometimes when they ship these fountain pens, on the canals they remain some residues of materials or other stuff they use in their manufacturing process. So not a bad writer for only 0.82 euros or 0.96 American dollars. By the way, let's write the prices. So for lei, or 0.82 euros, or 0.96 American dollars. You can see if I apply pressure, it's no problem. It writes like it should write. But if I'm not applying pressure, let's see, 4 lays, you can see 0.82 euros 0.96, and I'm still applying a little pressure with my finger. But it is what it is. I'm used to telling the truth in these videos. I'm not paid by Aihao, and I want to give an honest review of this product. But a few days ago, recently, I've made another review of the Aihao model. It was in ivory white, and that performed beautifully. That fountain pen had no problems with the ink flow. And maybe it is true. It depends on your luck when you buy those affordable fountain pens. But again, this is just a minor problem. At this price, I think it is a reasonable small problem, and I'm definitely recommending these fountain pens to you guys. If you have the chance, just buy it. It's under $1, and you will thank me later because it is quite a functional fountain pen. I don't see the problems. I like the fact that it comes with an ink converter, so you could use an array of colors from your ink bottles. So I believe that you should buy it and test it for yourself. Thank you for your time. This was my review. If you liked it, please support my activities by subscribing to my channel. I wish you, as always, to have a nice day. Have a nice day. See you again at my next video, and bye bye.